Good morning, my friends. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you all are doing well. Today, I have decided not to make a card, but instead a really cute bookmark. The stamp set that I am using today that's retiring has a beautiful cross and Bible verse on it, and I was thinking, I haven't seen my church friends in a long time, and I bet some of you haven't either. Unless you've seen them like on Zoom or something in Sunday school. But I was thinking instead of sending them a card, maybe a bookmark would be a cute idea. Because I know we're all, those of us who are churchgoers are all, doing our Bible study and everything at home. And a bookmark would be a cute idea. But anyways, so that's what I want to do. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Christina Reese, and this is Creating with Christina. I'm doing a card a day in the month of May, and today is day 10. So this is my 10th card, but like I said, it's a bookmark instead of a card today. Let's see, I'm looking at my notes here, making sure I don't forget anything. Okay. All right, well, let's go on and get started then. All right, today's stamp set is Hold On to Hope, and it has some beautiful sayings in it. We're going to use this Bible verse from Isaiah 46:4. I have made you and will carry you. I will sustain you and I will rescue you. That is such a beautiful verse for right now. There are so many people suffering with this virus. And whether people are sick or not, some people have just lost their jobs and they're scared that way. And then some of us are just lonely. We're in our house all day. So this is just an amazing verse, a very encouraging, loving verse from our God. But there's also another verse on here that's great, celebrating one of God's most remarkable creations, you. Birthday, graduation, and if you have someone who's getting baptized or confirmation, any of those, that's a great card sentiment for that. And then anyone who is just not feeling all that hopeful, hold on to hope. And then you could put the Bible verse on the inside. And God is love, a beautiful cross, butterfly flower, a little corner stamp, and then this beautiful floral flourish. So this is a beautiful stamp set, but it is retiring, so it will not be available after May. So this is the last month you can get the stamp set. Well, good morning, Colleen and Kim and Dorothy. Yes, it is a beautiful stamp set, Dorothy, isn't it? And it's just perfect for church or Christian friends, or even just, I don't know, anybody could use a good uplifting Bible verse, I think. So we're using that. And this is also retiring. And this is why I thought about the bookmark. Our scallop tag punch is retiring. We're getting new tag punches in the new catalog, but if you've liked this tag punch and you've thought about getting it, you only have until May to get it. So that's what we're making. Let me pull in the stamp set, and I'm using the Stamparatus because if you are making bookmarks, you may want to make a whole bunch of them, especially if you're making them for your friends. So the cool thing about the Stamparatus is that you can put all of your stamps on the plates in the position that you need it. See, started making the bookmark there, so I knew where all the stamp positions went. And then I just left them on the plate so I could keep making more and more. So that is the coolest thing about this Stamparatus, is being able to make multiple cards, or in this case bookmarks, in a very assembly line fashion. So yes, Colleen, get it before it's out. Okay, our cross. So our cross is in the background, and so I want it to be very light. And so I have the Sahara sand, which is not gray, not brown, but it is a very light color. It's kind of a gray brown. I don't know how to describe that. Well, it's sand, duh. Hence the name Sahara sand. Okay, and got that stamped up or inked up. Okay, and there's our cross. Now it looks a little dark right now, but when it dries, it dries a little lighter than that. The next thing I have is I want the spray of leaves around the cross. So I'm going to take this and lift it up and turn it over. Like I said, I had already positioned these pieces when I made the, you know what? You all need to see how to do that. All right, let me pull this off here real quick. So when you are doing your first card, or in this case bookmark, and you're getting your stamps positioned on the plates, you place the stamp down where you want it. Now I want the growth of the vine to be coming out from the bottom edge of the cross there, and then it just sprays up around the cross like that. And then I just, oh, it's coming off the edge a little bit. Okay. And then I just stick it onto the plate like that. So, move over so you can see better. Okay, and we're using a very light green. This is soft sea foam. I very rarely use this color, but it is a beautiful color. All right. Get these out of the way. Okay. And you can see just how light that is. You can barely even see it on the page. Let me lift it up so you can see it a little better. There you go. Yeah. Okay, remember, just keep it in the corner and you know it's always going to be in the right spot. All right, the next, let me clean these off real quick. And this is another reason you want like a wet sponge so you can clean your stamps off easily. Okay. And pull this one off, put it to the side. And now I have my next one, and this is the little butterfly. And my butterfly is purple. The cardstock that I'm using is Highland Heather, so I got the Highland Heather ink for my cute little butterfly. And he doesn't need much ink. He's a big old pad on an itty bitty stamp, but that's all right. And then he's just going to be flying in the flowers there. See? I probably could put another one, but he's flying in this direction, and I didn't want a butterfly flying off the page, and I didn't want him upside down, so I just have the one. Anyways, neither here nor there. And last but not least is our verse. Now the verse needs to be really dark, and I thought about black, but I like color, so let's use Rich Razzleberry. That's a nice dark color. And it also is in the purple family, which is, you know, I'm trying to stay with. And I'm going to do it a few times. That way I really get good ink saturation, because it's kind of light right there. So let's do it a couple more times. And just making sure that's in the corner there so it stamps in the exact same spot. And let's do it one more. Okay. And voila. Okay, that's nice and dark. So that's another reason to get a Stamparatus, a stamp positioning tool, is so you can repeat stamping on top so it gets darker and darker. All right, so let me pull that up so you all can see how pretty that is. Isn't that lovely? It's just so pretty. I just love it. All right, let me clean this off real quick. Now, while I create this bookmark, I want to talk to you about something I do at my church, and that is I am in charge of the church card ministry. And what that means, every Thursday afternoon, now this before COVID, we used to meet at the church. Right now we're meeting online. But we got together at the church and we got a big table, and I brought all the cards that either I had made or we had made together as a group. But we sat down, and the person in the office who collects the information about people who are in the hospital or, you know, are in any kind of prayer need, whether it's a surgery coming up or a baby that's been born or someone has passed away, and they give us that list of people, and then my card ministry team, we write to them, send them cards. It's a card ministry. So if you've always wondered how you could use your cards in a way to help as a kind of a ministry, that is something you may want to look into with your church. Now, let me tell you how you do it. So, of course, whoever the head person is in charge of addresses and information about people going to the hospital and needing prayer and things. And depending on how big your church is, there could be all kinds of. We have a care and support team that information comes to. Well, I, as the card ministry person, we have a Google spreadsheet, and of course Google spreadsheets can be shared, so they share it with me, and then I have one other team member I share it with. That way if I can't do something, she has access to it also, and she can be in charge that week. But we just go and look at what information has been added to the spreadsheet. So like last week we had 7 names. Some people just want encouragement cards right now. A lot of people want encouragement cards right now. We make sure that we have a lot of shut-ins, so we make sure we're getting cards to those shut-ins because they're not getting any visitors right now. And we just sit there and we sit at the table and we write, and of course we fellowship with each other, and we send all the cards off. And it's our card ministry, and it's so easy. So if you have ever thought of a way to have a ministry at your church using your cards that you make, because a lot of us have so many cards because we make them all the time. Talk to whoever you need to talk to at your church about that. All right, enough about that. Let's get this card made. So this tag punch, where did I put it? Here it is. This tag punch is 2 inches. Right there. So I'm going to take some cardstock, line it up right there at 2. Whoops, that's the scoring at the 2-inch mark. And then I'm going to open this up and stick it in there. And just back it up to the back so you know you're even, and just punch, and voila, you've got a nice, whoa, there, I forget where my camera is. There it is. Okay, you have a nice card bookmark there. Now, our cross, because this is, get this in the film, this is 2 inches. I want about 1/8 of an inch, okay? So I'm going to go at 1 3/4. So let me open this up here. And 1 3/4, and make sure I don't cut the cross off. And I'm cutting the cross off. So we need to come to the edge of the cross here. There we go. And we're going to cut a little bit of that vine off, but that's okay. And now turn it around at 1 3/4. There we go. Ooh, okay, it's going to cut that little bit of the cross off too. Okay, this cross must be right at. All right, let me see what I can do here. Okay. All right, I'm going to go probably 1/16 of an inch. Whew, that is right there on the edge of the cross. I'm not sure I really like that, but I'm going to have to do that on this side now. That's okay. Okay, let's get that all lined up there. Nope. Well, foo. Be careful when you're cutting your card, your cross. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's trim this up a bit up here. Okay. And down here a bit. Whoops, come here. There we go. All right, so that is going to go on like that. All right. I like that. Okay. Like I said, I'm kind of bummed that you have to be very careful, but that's okay. That cross just fits in there, doesn't it? Put that there for a sec while I get my adhesive out. Aw. So if any of you all who are watching this, and I know the 3 of you, Dorothy, Colleen, and Kim, but anyone who's watching this on the replay, if you'd like more information about how I do my card ministry, just give me a message. I would be happy to share with you that ministry I do. There we go, and I'm just going to trim that up a bit. Okay, now I officially have my bookmark, and now I need some ribbon. Woo! And we have this pretty purple ribbon. Of course, that's another reason I picked purple, because first of all, I love purple, but I had beautiful purple ribbon I could use. Okay, and I just Stick that in there like that. And then I pull it up through there like that. All right, and then I'm going to trim it. All right, there we go. A beautiful bookmark. Do you like that? Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this morning. You all have a beautiful Sunday, and I will be back here tomorrow at 9 o'clock. One more thing, if there are any card tutorials that you would like me to do, please let me know so I can work on that for you. And also, if you like card tutorials, my newsletter every week has a card tutorial in it that's different than all my other card tutorials on YouTube or Facebook. So that's all I have to say this morning. Love you guys. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.